I remember sitting on my bed, picking up my phone to check my phone and seeing all these notifications coming through from sales that I had just made from a £29 Pilates course that had just launched. And I was expecting to sell 10, maybe 20, but the notifications were coming through. And I remember feeling so excited, but also nervous, also thinking, is this legal? Am I actually allowed to earn money while I'm sitting in my bed? Like, this is crazy because up till then, I had never experienced that. I had just never experienced that. I always traded time for money. I was a Pilates teacher in London and I was teaching classes across studios in town and I was earning £40 average a class. And that's what I knew. So to be sitting on my bed and scrolling through my phone while the money was coming in was an experience to say the least. And probably the first time or one of the first time I tasted some kind of freedom and excitement and I guess a world of possibilities just opened to me. And I remember thinking, whoa, what happens now? And of course, the 5 following years, I ended up creating dozens of courses and programs from 7 to £497, had over 5,000 students go through my well-being and self-development courses and programs. So eventually I got hooked and I kept going and it had a huge impact in my life. If you are a well-being practitioner, today I want to share with you how you too can build a profitable offer that sells with ease and start increasing your income and impact. Hey friends, welcome back to my podcast. Isa-Welly here. I hope that you are feeling fantastic. We are Monday, June 9th. I'm excited. I'm super excited. I love a Monday. For me, Mondays are the day where I get to be in my, I don't know, I love it. I guess when you work for yourself and you love your job and your job is part of your perhaps purpose or a way to express yourself, you always look forward to it. And that's how I feel about my job today. And that's always how I felt about my work in general. So I'm excited to be on my desk after a lovely weekend with my family, but I was ready to get back in and get another part of my brain working. So today we are talking about how to build a profitable group offer. And if you're new to this podcast, welcome here. I'm Isa-Welly. I'm a business mentor for well-being practitioners that are looking to grow their business online by creating digital group offers. That's what we're talking about today. And if you've been on the podcast following my journey for a while, thank you so much for being here. We're coming a long way. This podcast started a few years back with movement, nutrition, then we moved into mindset. And recently I have pivoted into business mentoring and sharing all the things, strategy, spirituality, money mindset in general, marketing tips, all the things that can help you as a well-being practitioner grow, scale your business, and more importantly, create a business that is aligned with you and support your life. So welcome here. Now let's dive in. So you want to build a group offer, but your brain keeps whispering, how do I package my modality? How do I do this without losing the essence of what I teach? Maybe it's energy healing, human design, astrology. Maybe it's something else. Will anyone get what I do? Is it too niche? Is there actually enough in this for people to get results? So you have all these questions popping up in your head. And I want to tell you that you are not alone. So many of my mentees and colleagues come to me with the same frustration of, oh, I know you do that. I know you've done that. You created all these programs and you make great income from it. How do you do it? Because I have no idea. Please help me. And for most part, they're really good at what they do. They are just incredible. They created transformations. They either teach one-to-ones or group classes. And I think what's really missing there is the structure. It's not the talent, or they're not being like lazy or procrastinating. It's just the structure. So in this episode, I want to share with you how you can choose the right offer for this season you are in your life, and how you build that offer so that it sells with ease. The first thing I want you to ask yourself when you decide to create a group offer that you're going to offer online, that you're going to be selling online, so digital group offer, ask yourself, what do you want this offer to actually do? Is this an offer that is here to educate, to guide transformation, to build connection, whether it's with you or amongst themselves, or to replace your one-to-one time with scalable support? So, say you are a nutritional therapist, you are specialized in gut health, and perhaps you get a lot of clients with something really specific, SIBO. Perhaps all your clients have SIBO, a lot of them, and they struggle with the FODMAP diet. So you might want to create something that can help all of your clients with minimal input from yourself. It can be a protocol that you know can work for many. It can be just some kind of quick downloadable with some recipes that you offer as an extra. It can be anything. Honestly, the possibilities are endless, but you need to first know what it is that you want to achieve through this offer. Then ask yourself, what season of my life I'm in now, and what do I feel? What energy do I have? What can I give? Because again, that will help you decide and choose the model. Are you going for 8 weeks group program where you're delivering every week a live class as well as some pre-recorded stuff, some downloadables, some PDFs? Or is this a fully pre-recorded and sold as a self-study thinking offer, program, class, master class, whatever it is? So where you are right now in this season of your life will determine that. And you really, really want to be honest with yourself. Sometimes we tend to, I guess, we don't realize how much energy we need while being practitioner when we're holding the space for others. I know that when I got pregnant and became a mother, the I didn't have the space. I didn't have the space to hold one-to-one. Even when I got back to work, I just felt like I was such in a deep healing phase of my life and becoming a mother. There was so much happening in my head, in my body. Things were changing at a fast pace, and I didn't have that. I didn't have that energy to hold the space at a high level, at a good level, like the level I want to serve my people. I just didn't have that. So I paused that. But I created offers and programs where I could still serve and still create impact, but I was showing up at a different level because I wanted to honor my energy in that season of my life. So ask yourself, where are you now? Now, me personally, I'm in a different space where I'm doing one-to-one and I'm loving it again because I really love holding the space and supporting, another well-being practitioner, another woman especially grow and build that life and that dream, that business that they really, really want. I love it so much, but I have to honor my energy and where I am. If I were to create a group program now, it will be an 8 weeks, a 12 weeks. At least I will be able to do that where maybe I deliver something every week because I'm in that phase of my life where I have more space, where emotionally I feel pretty grounded. I feel pretty good. I have space and energy to hold the space for people, but I'm also craving that connection. So be honest with yourself. There's no right, there's no wrong. Where are you right now? And how do you want to show up? Now, one thing I want to remind you that is really, really important. There's one thing I want you to remember from this episode is that the clarity of your offer will matter more than your audience size. because that's the first objection I get with anybody is I don't have a big enough community or following or this and that. You do not need a big audience to create your offer that will sell with ease. Start now. Your offer will be there forever and it will keep selling. We're Monday, June 9th. Right now, as we stand, I have sold maybe 10 offers this week from my past business and well being because I still sell uh, Pilates programs, right? And some of them are 159. So if I had said to myself 5 years ago, I don't have a big following enough, I need to wait for the following before I create something that I know will still be potent for years, I'll be missing out. I would never actually create. And also, that is not true. You can have 500 people in your community, whether they're on your mailing list or your Instagram, whether these are clients, and create a £47 offer, for example. All you need to sell might be 10 to make that extra £500 income. Who's mad at £500? No matter how much money you want or you already have, £500 is cute. It's really cute, right? So don't think I need a big audience. Start where you are and just create something. Just create something, anything. It doesn't even have to be £47. It can be a £9 offer. And talking about offer, clear offer, and group offer in general, I have a digital offer starter kit for you. If you are at a place where you're ready to create a group offer, but you're not sure what model will fit, in this starter kit, I'm giving you 20 plus mapped out group offer ideas and models, masterclasses, masterminds, 6-week programs, all of it with effort levels, income ranges, um, technicalities, whether you need high tech, low tech. Also give you 2 easy paths you can use if you wanted to start next week. You're thinking, that's it. Next week I want to launch something. That's in there for you. And my guidance. And I've been creating and selling group offers for the past 5-6 years. And I have had over 5,000 students take my courses and programs. So I've tried and tested all of these, and it is in my digital offer starter kit, and it's only £9. I made this version because I remember when I graduated as a nutritional therapist, I was already a Pilates teacher. I had already created a couple of programs and classes and things like that with Pilates. But when it came to nutrition, I struggled a little bit because I wasn't sure how to package my knowledge or the things I wanted to teach so that it made great impact. So I remember really overthinking and trying a few things. And this is what I created for. This is for you to remove the overwhelm and go straight to it. And I've done beginners, intermediate, advanced. So when you get the kit and you start looking through it, you go directly to the level you are right now. If you're just starting, you are a beginner in terms of launching online, not beginner in your practice necessarily, although you can also use it. Then you go to, okay, low tech things, minimal effort. Here's how much I can earn. And it's all in there. And it's only £9. And the link is in the show notes, right? So that's going to get you started. Now, here are some mistakes that you might be stuck in. I mean, they're not really mistakes. I'll say they're more like spirals. And I know I was stuck in there, as I just mentioned. You're creating an offer and you're rewriting the sales page 12 times because you're not sure it's clear enough. You're adding more content to justify the price because you're so nervous about setting the price. You're thinking, oh, it's too much. People are not going to buy it. You're really in that scarcity mindset. You've mapped out a beautiful journey for your customer, but when it's time to launch, you're thinking, oh, I don't know if it's worth it. I don't know where to start. But you're so close and you're holding off as well. Sometimes we hold off because you think, okay, I don't have enough followers just yet. Maybe it's too niche. Maybe it's too this. But let me tell you, it's never niche enough. And here's the thing. No matter what you do in terms of modality, astrology, human design, nutrition, yoga, Pilates, energy healing, no matter what you do, your offer can be sacred, magical, beautiful, and strategic. It can be both. It can be all of these things, right? People that come to you because of your energy. They are in your world because they love your energy, the way you explain the thing. They just connect with you on an energetical level. They love it. They feel it. They're like, oh, I like this person. And for them to buy, which is different, you need to be crystal clear about what it is that you offer is promising. It doesn't mean, oh, if you buy this 100%, you're going to be cured of your gut health. But the intention of it. I have created this astrology course to help you understand the Jupiter placement of something, something, something. Like you've got to be clear so we know that you know what you created for us. Because it's very different to have people in your community. You can even have a really big community and just not sell. I've created many things that did not sell, they did not do well. And when I looked back, it was either because the transformation wasn't clear, my energy wasn't behind it, or there was a dissonance with the money. Like there was always something. There's always something. And I've learned through going and doing and trials. So right now, you don't need more ideas or a bigger audience or anything like that. You need a method. And I have a 5-step method that's going to help you. Also remember, you have experience. You've created shift. You know you're really good at your job. You know it. You've seen it, right? All you need, again, is trust yourself and use a simple method to launch your first offer out there so you can start increasing your income, your impact, and getting back some time for yourself. Because if there's one thing I know, that as a well-being practitioner, I started as a Pilates teacher, then nutritional therapy. I did both at the same time, and life and well-being coach. Especially Pilates and nutrition, that time I was doing both, I was drained. It was all trading time for money. Like I was tired and I wanted time back for myself. And I remember many times thinking, how can I earn more and not be running around town from a studio to another, doing that before I created my first class, a studio to another, eating my lunch in the metro, I'm saying metro, sorry. Metro is French, in the tube, all these. How can I do that? And I didn't think this was accessible to me. These just, it wouldn't even cross my mind. I think I probably would have thought, I'm not that big. Like, I'm not like a big deal or anything like that. Like, oh my God. Like, you know how we put ourselves down? You need thousands of followers. When in reality, no, you need to nurture your people, you need to nurture your community, and you need to give them what they need. And that's how you sell. Give them what they need. Be super clear about what they're going to get when they engage in that offer. And that's it. Now, I have a 5-step method to help you turn your ideas into income. Basically, get it out of your head or out of your notebook or wherever you are. If your laptop is full of programs that have never been launched, here's a 5-step method to remove that overwhelm, that all those questions you might be having. It's a free training. It's called How to Build a Profitable Offer. And I walk you through the exact method that eventually I started using to create constant recurrent sales. Like, as I mentioned to you, this month, we're the 9th of June, I've already sold 10 plus offers across my well-being, not even across mentoring business, because that I've only recently launched this £9 offer. I've shared a couple of times on Instagram. I think I've sold about 9 of them. I'm not mad. The goal for me with this £9 offer wasn't, if I want to talk to you about strategy, it wasn't to make money, but it was to have something that can support my clients that I know they're struggling with. And I know that having the right idea and mapping it all out is a block to moving forward for you, as in moving forward, earning more income, creating impact, right? So in this second offer that I have to you, which is a free training, How to Build a Grip offer, I show you those 5 steps that I've used. So I help you clarify the transformation. I really go in this because honestly, it is the most important thing. The most important thing. The clarity of your offer matters much, much more than anything else. The size of your audience, all of it. If you're clear with your offer, you're gold. like your goals. So in my training, I share with you how to do that, how to choose the right delivery model based on what you want to achieve, where you are in your life, and your income goals, right? If you want to earn £10,000 and you have a small community, you might not want to go into a £47 offer. You might think about, okay, maybe I need to create an 8-week program or something that is more in like 800, £1,000. I need 6 to 10 people. Do you see what I mean? So it is important to know what you want to achieve, how much money you want, what impact you want to create, so that you can choose the right delivery model. And that model, you have all the examples in the digital starter kits. Number 3, pricing your offer based on what you're delivering, the energy. And I know with pricing is such a tricky one for us. Sometimes we want to give so much to our community. We want to make sure they are fully supported. So a lot of time we might come in with that scarcity mindset, thinking, is there enough? Is it too expensive? It's all about health. Is this, is that? So I talk about that as well in the 5-step method. And also I talk about the messaging and being clear on who it is you want to sell it to. This 5-step method is so simple. It is straightforward. You have to put your pen and paper down, do the thinking, write it down. It's a 40-minute class. And I know this is going to be the first step for you to really start creating that income, taking action toward creating that income, that impact, and having more space in your life. This is not theory. This is something I've done. I've done it. I've done it the past 5 years. I am still doing it. I'm still learning, but I know that I've learned a lot, or at least enough to share with you what works and what doesn't. So I'm handing it to you through these 2 offers, the digital starter kits at £9, with over 20 mapped out group offer ideas with income, tech levels, and so much more. And the how to build a profitable group offer training. It's a 40-minute masterclass. Those 2 offers will really help you get started. I want to leave you with this. You are not behind. You are not indecisive. You are not procrastinating. You don't need a big audience. All you need is clarity and structure. These are the 2 things you need: clarity and structure, so that you can remove the overwhelm, take action, and start seeing results. If this is you, head to the link in the show notes. If you're watching it on YouTube, it's going to be in the show description, and get started. I am excited. I'm excited to see what you're going to create. I know your offer is right there. It's ready to be birthed into the world and create more impact and help people heal and put your beautiful modality and your magical work out there. So go do it. And if you have any questions at all, there's nothing silly. Any questions? I remember when I started, I was like, oh, what is this? What does this mean? Please DM me on Instagram, Isa-Welly, or email me admin@isawelly.com. Any questions, they're welcome. I will get back to you. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I'll see you next week.